What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense, and got a little video for you. A little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion, and this is a video topic or a fragrance topic that I bring up every once in a while, and it's simple, straight to the point, and it is fragrances that I have in my collection that I just need to wear more, that I just need to get on my skin more. I am blessed, I am fortunate to have a very large fragrance collection, not as many as others because I do get rid of a lot of fragrances, especially if I'm not wearing them. I get rid of them, and I've been doing that probably for the last 20 years. In fact, to be honest, I've probably given away more fragrances than I have, but that's neither here nor there. But before we get into this, please like, share, and if it's okay, give your boy a sub. Always remember, we have a goal to try to get each and every one of my videos to at least 50 likes. So hit the thumbs up. Your like may be the one to get us there. So what we're going to talk about, 7 fragrances for my collection that I need to get on my skin. Yeah, just got to wear them. Let's go. This one is a very challenging fragrance. Is this an EDP or an EDT concentration? Yeah, just what I thought. This is an EDT concentration from the house of Narciso Rodriguez for him. So this is Narciso Rodriguez for him, Bleu Noir. And this bottle looks blue and a little bit inky. Well, that's what the fragrance smells like, blue and inky. Sweet, blue, but inky. And I'm not sure if I even wore this at all in 2023, and that's a shame. That's a shame. What I'm gonna have to do is break my mold and start wearing some of these to work, which is hard for me to do because I'm just like, man, that smells too good just to wear to work. But if I'm getting enjoyment out of it, then that's just what it's gonna have to be. And so I'm gonna have to break, my little rules or whatever, and wear something like Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir to work, just to get it on my skin, man. And again, think a little bit sweet, a little bit blue, and a little bit inky. A very mysterious fragrance. I know they have an EDP to this. I have not smelled it. Of course, anytime the EDP or the parfum comes out, people think, oh, that's better. So they kind of turn the page on the predecessor, and sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not. Like, I'll give you an example. Everybody raves about what is that, Dolce the One, the EDP. I get great performance out of the EDT, and I get just as many compliments out of the EDT as I do the EDP, maybe even more, just saying. But that's me. But everybody talks about longevity, projection, I spread on my hoodies, and that joint is with me all day, and yeah. But that's neither here nor there. Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir is one I definitely got to get on my skin more. Another one that is not a very popular fragrance. This is a line I want to delve into more. The house is Roberto Cavalli. And it's from, I want to say, the Wumo line, maybe. So this is Roberto Cavalli Wumo Silver Essence. And this is one I've just got to get on my skin more. That smells so good. There's 3 or 4 that Cavalli has in bottles like this. And I'm probably fixing to go on a little bit of a hunt and try to get them all, because I think they smell pretty good. Now, this is the only one that I've smelled, but some of them are more popular than others. Roberto Cavalli as a designer fragrance, it's just not talked about a whole lot. Now, this fragrance reminds me a lot of Salvatore Ferragamo Wumo. It reminds me a lot of that. But this is a great smelling fragrance. As I smell this fragrance, I sit here and I'm going, I don't think you wore that at all last year either, and there is absolutely no point in not getting a fragrance like this on your skin. I mean, Trey, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Ooh, sweet with just a hint of leather running through the bottom of it. And it's not an overly expensive fragrance. Very sexy, very seductive, very sweet. Again, this is not one that you're going to hear a lot of people talk about. It's not a household name. I'm proud to have it in my collection. I definitely need to get it on my skin more. Roberto Cavalli Uomo Silver Essence. Kind of like me, old Silver Fox. But yeah. This next one, it's funny. Funny story behind this fragrance. I purchased it, probably wore it, and then completely forgot I had it. I actually messaged the guy that I bought it from because I bought it in a bundle off of Macari. I bought this fragrance and Mont Blanc Legend Parfum and Chrome EDP. Not to be confused with Chrome Parfum, because they, of course, now they have a Parfum, which I intend on getting, but this is Chrome EDP. And I messaged him. I was like, "Did I buy that too?" Because if so, you didn't send it. He was sure that he sent it. So I was like, well, let me go look. So I go look in my collection, and there it is. So I had to message him back and send him a very sincere apology, which I think I made him mad, but honest mistake. I honestly just forgot that I had it, to the point where I almost bought it again, because I was like, I want that fragrance, and I just forgot that I had it. Now, this fragrance right here, how does it compare to the original Chrome? It doesn't. It doesn't. Is it a good scent? It is. It's a good scent. Nice work scent. Workhorse type of scent. I pick up on maybe a little bit of fresh apple, maybe even green apple. Very warm, very inviting fragrance. You may end up seeing this in another video, because I may end up wearing this maybe to work. I think it's a 3 or 4 season fragrance. I don't really think it leans more towards cold or cool versus warm or hot. Chrome is a very, very loved fragrance by me and by many people in the South. Southerners love Chrome, and it could be because it's hot, it gets hot down here, for those that don't know, and it's one of those fragrances that really cuts through the heat and stays on for days. You spray Chrome on a sweater or a sweatshirt, it's on it for days. You spray Chrome on a t-shirt, it's on it. Now, Chrome, the EDP, does not have that kind of performance or that kind of longevity. Now, there's no metallic note in this. This is very smooth, very wearable. It is an enjoyable scent. Again, I pick up on a little bit of sweetness in there, and I want to say that's apple that you'll smell at the very, very top, and then it turns into a nice, warm, slightly woody, inviting type of scent. I do think this is a workhorse. If you're looking for a daily driver of a fragrance, this may be the one for you. This is a nice, especially if you work in an office setting, 3 to 5, maybe 7 sprays of this, and I think you'll be good. You may have to reapply later in the day, but that's fine. It's not an expensive fragrance, so if you have to reapply, okay. But I purchased this from Macari, and this and Mont Blanc Legend EDP for $70, and I thought that was a good deal because both of them are 100 mils and both of them were full, and I love this bottle. Beautiful bottle design. I love that gradient. But it's funny because now we're starting to turn a little bit shower jelly, but again, not overly soapy or anything like that, but it is going from that sweetness to a warm to now sort of a shower jelly type of vibe. Just a good fragrance. Just a good fragrance. Not as shower jelly as something like Missani Wave or something like that. Not anywhere near that, but just a nice, fresh easy to wear type of scent. This is one that I think you will get a lot of compliments. I'm going to end up wearing that one day this week. From the house of Azzaro, from the line of Chrome, it is Chrome the EDP, not the Parfum. It's funny, I've been in fragrances my whole life, and this is the first era where you have to, normally when you said EDP, that's what it was. But now you have to specify EDP or Parfum, because you know, the Parfum is EDP as well, but it's not. It's a Parfum. Now, when you say EDP, people want to know, well, is it the EDP or is it the Parfum? So that is the EDP. I will be getting the Parfum. Okay. This next one is one. This is just when when I need to swag up a little bit, or when I've got on some really nice clothes, or if I'm going to an event that is a little bit more dressy, or maybe I don't know. If I just want to smell like the man, this is one I would reach for, along with maybe Cartier, Pasha, the Cartier. That would be one. This is just a man's fragrance, and when you put this on, you smell like a man. From the house of Tom Ford, it is Tom Ford's Beau de Jour, and this is just. And I don't think I wore this last year either. I may have wore this last on my birthday, on my 47th birthday, turning 47. I turned 48 in December, so I may have wore this on my 47th birthday. But from the house of Tom Ford, that is, it is Beau de Jour, and this is a grown man barbershop, just beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It just smells like business. This is what I would wear if I were going to buy a house and I was closing on a house. You know what I'm saying? This is what I would wear. If I were inducted into the Fragrance Reviewer Hall of Fame, and I had Cheapo and Sam and JP out there in the front row to cheer me on when I was getting my, what color would our jackets be? Is it NFL or yellow? Gold or yellow? What color would the Fragrance Reviewers? Green, maybe? That's my favorite color. So we'll go, one of my favorite colors, we'll go with green. But something like that, a memorable occasion that you would want to remember, and you were going to be around people and you wanted them to think, he smells like money, he smells like business. That's what this is. Tom Ford's Beau de Jour. Tom Ford's Beau de Jour, man. Yeah, that's nice. It's just barbershop. Just the clean cut, classy, classic barbershop fragrance. So you know what you're getting with this. Tom Ford's Beau de Jour. That is one I definitely need to get on my list, on my skin. I've got 3 more. This one, oh man. I had a friend of mine just mentioned, JP, Jakari Pike, JP's Reviews, was downsizing his collection, and he offered this to me, and I couldn't believe it. So I was just like, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure it's been discontinued. And to me, it's one of the best from this line, which has a ton of fragrance flankers. The house is Paco Rabanne. The line is Invictus, and this is Invictus Onyx. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up V or not, but as many fragrances as I have, I'm still going to be adding some fragrances about every month and a half to every 2 months, depending on how the YouTube thing, checks from YouTube, I'll be spending that on fragrances. So yeah, but this one, this reminds me of the earlier batches of Invictus. That's what I get from this. This reminds me of the earlier frosted bottle or whatever batches of Invictus. That's what I get from this, and I got a great price on this. I think I gave him $80 for this 125 mil. I can't see that. I hate the way that these, it doesn't even matter. I want to say this, so it's either 100 or 125 mil, because I know my 50 mils are smaller, but I plan on adding 1 or 2 more from the Invictus line, but this is definitely one that I need to get on my skin. And you know the scent profile. Definitely a sweet blue, crowd-pleasing, date night, but yet at the same time, mass appealing. type of fragrance. I think that's Ambroxan in there maybe. But nonetheless, this smells really good. And I think to myself, now I did wear this in 2023, but I think to myself like, man, this upcoming year, bro, you got to just pull these out. Just pull them out, spray them on. It don't matter whether you're going to work, whether you're going on a date, whether you're going to pay your property tax, whatever you're going to do, go do it and smell good while you're doing it. If you enjoy it, you know, because what am I saving them for? You know what I'm saying? So I've got to get these on my skin more. All right, I've got 2 more. This next one, and I tell you this all the time, and I don't know if y'all are listening to me, but I tell you, don't bore her. Say it with me, Dior Her. From the house of Dior, it is the Dior Homme 2020. Now, I don't have the 2016, but I have this 2020. And this is one, I did wear this once, I know at least once. And I just think to myself, bro, you got Paco Rabanne and Dior and Tom Ford sitting in your collection, and you get around to them because I work 5 days a week. That only leaves 2 on the weekends. So if I feel like it, some days I get to go out twice on the weekend, some days I don't. So depending on how I dress determines the fragrance that I put on. I've got to stop that. I've got to just start just wearing my fragrances. But this one, Irisy without the lipstick. I like it. I like it. This fragrance to me is just masculine. It's sexy. When you put a fragrance like this on, you're going to exude confidence. And one thing that every woman is attracted to, for all you single guys out there, is a confident man. So whatever you say it with your chest. You say it, you know, with you know, some force and some confidence behind it. Don't be like, can I have your phone number? You just say, hey, you know, put your number on my phone and I'll give you a call. And she says no, then you say, well, I'll tell you what, then take mine and you text me when you're ready, and leave it at that. And she say no, okay. And you step, you kick rocks. You don't call out a name and be like, you fat, you know, or you greasy, you runned over, you know. You don't do any of that. You just, okay, leave it at that. Keep it player, keep it G. Be confident in whatever you do. And when you spray this fragrance on, you're going to be confident. You're going to be confident. I think Dior did a really good job with this fragrance. Low key, I think Dior gets slept on a lot. I love Fahrenheit. It's one of my favorite fragrances of all time. And again, I love Dior Homme. I love Dior Homme Sport. And Sauvage. I like the fact that they're not afraid to take a chance with the fragrance and make a fragrance that may or may not be the most popular. So anyway, Dior Homme 2020. Last but not least, and I'm going back to an OG, a fragrance that has several flankers. The house is Viktor and Rolf. The line is Spice Bomb, and I have Spice Bomb Fresh. I have Spice Bomb Night Vision, EDP. I have Spice Bomb Infrared. I have Spice Bomb Extreme. And then I have the OG Spice Bomb. And I need to get this on my skin more often. Spice Bomb Extreme is probably the one I reach for the most. I don't think I wore this in 2023. Spice Bomb Infrared was the last that I picked up. I think, didn't they release another infrared? Maybe it's Infrared Parfum. I know I have Night Vision, the Parfum. I need Night Vision, the EDT. That's one I'll be looking to add as well. But this, when a flanker comes out, people automatically assume it's better. So when Extreme came out, people kind of forgot about the OG Spice Bomb. I like it. It works. Spice Bomb is a great name for it. I think it's a great fragrance. It's a reason that they still sell. Trying to see if that Invictus smells so good, man. I've got to wear that more. Trying to see if I got a spot. Whoop, I do. Yep. That's Spice Bomb. That's Spice Bomb. The problem with Spice Bomb, and I think the reason that I don't, because I don't wear any of those anywhere near as much as I should, because everybody can't take them. Spice Bombs are really, really strong. And, you know, for some reason, it's so funny with women, because a woman can spray on a perfume that you can smell 5 miles away. They can wear Bath and Body Works, that's the loudest stuff in the building, and put the shower gel, lotion, deodorant, lip balm, fingernail polish, all of it on, and have the whole room lit up. You spray 2 sprays of Spice Bomb or Spice Bomb infrared, and it's burning my nose, it's so strong. How much did you put on? 7 sprays, but I mean, damn. I want them to feel me too, baby. But I know you got on that vanilla and cherries Bath and Body Works. You ain't complaining about it. You know, you'd be smelling that stuff 2 weeks from now. So how is Spice Bomb too strong? But when you're dealing with females, that's just what they are. They, you know, but I think more so that it takes attention away from them, you know, because they want their perfume to be smelled over yours. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'll date a girl that wants to compete with me on fragrances. Like, I don't. You know, I'm the best smelling. I'm the best smelling man alive. You know, at least that's how I feel. You know, there's some other jokers out there that would disagree, and I understand. I understand. But you know, I tell females all the time, I'm the best smelling man you know, and it ain't no doubt about it. Best smelling man, best smelling person. And if she comes back with some mess like, well, people always tell me I smell me. Check. Time to exit the Sizzler. We ain't going back and forth. There's some things we can go back and forth about it, but that's one that's not up for debate or discussion. You're not going to outsmell me. You're not. And then when they see the collection, then they get, yeah, I tried to tell you. I do this. And I've been doing this. I'm 48. I've been doing this since I was 12 or 13 years old. You do the math. I've been doing this. I am him. Yeah, but that's Spice Bomb. That's one that I've got to get on my skin more. And I'm very proud of my collection, but I'm very humble when it comes to my collection, because anybody can go out and buy a fragrance. This is not a flex or an accomplishment or anything, you know what I'm saying? But it is something that I enjoy. It is my passion. The same way a guy that collects guns feels about his guns when he's showing them off. He's proud, and he's proud to have them. Not that he made the gun or designed the gun, but still. But with that being said, man, with that being said, man, I'm going to get off of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got another video coming. A sub of mine suggested that I do a video called, I guess it's 3 fragrances for life, 1 niche, 1 designer, and 1 cheapie. I'm going to probably do that. Let's see, today is Sunday. You'll see this video Monday. If I feel like it when I get off work Monday night, I'll probably shoot that video and get it out for you Tuesday. So gonna do some videos back to back to back. You guys seem to like that, so that's what we're gonna do. But anyway, man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being the best part of my channel. My Niners took it on the chin. I ain't happy about that, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for being the best part of my channel. Again, please continue to like, share, and sub. Always remember, anytime you want a decant or a sample of these, if I can spray it in a bottle, you can sample it. Be a small fee attached to it, but I promise you I won't break you over the head with it. But with that being said, I love you all. May God bless you all. Happy Monday. And thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. Peace.